So we've all done this. The thing where you look at that person who is really killing it in your field, the person who seems to have it all together, who is doing great work, or maybe there's a whole group of them, and you're thinking, how do I break in? How do I be more like that? Well, I want to suggest something to you that really flips this idea on its head, and it's this. Your difference, your weirdness, the reason that you maybe don't fit that mold is most likely your edge, is most likely your hidden advantage. And let me explain exactly why. You see, when we're looking at other people after they have made it, it can be really tempting to think that they are doing things the right way. They are doing things the only way. So for example, if you're looking at someone that has, say, 1 million followers and has a really bouncy personality, you can think, oh my gosh, in order to make it in this field, I need 1 million followers, I need to have hair that just looks just like hers, I need to use that language, that is the right way. But time and time again, I've got really curious, so I've gone back to the beginning. How did they start out? How did they get like that? And the reality is often that they were the different one. Maybe they were moving into a field where people were, say, a lot more straight-laced. They didn't fit in at the conferences. They weren't in the inner circle. And so they created their own. And for me personally, I've experienced this throughout my career. So I'm someone who identifies as a highly sensitive person. I've had anxiety and depression, and I'm a very empathetic person. When I started moving in the business world, this was something I was ashamed of. I thought it would hold me back. The reality is, when I stepped into that feeling side, that is exactly the reason that people read my books today, is why they come to my work in the first place. The fact that I have that sensitive, empathetic side and can get across to them. If I hadn't done that, I would still be struggling. And I see this in every form. Whatever it is about you that you think is a little too different, that you might have some shame about, I would challenge you to see, in what situation could that be your edge? How can you bring that in just a little more? Because time and time again, I see your weirdness really does become your superpower.